China firing back at the U.S., raising import duties on $3 billion worth of products. China says it's a direct response to recent U.S. tariff hikes on steel and aluminum. Stocks don't like it. Falling on the news here near the lows of the session. Joining me right now with more, Fox News strategic analyst General Jack Keane. And General, you know, it's interesting to have you talking about a stock story, but really what is at the heart of all this, of course, is trade. And these trade agreements that we have engaged in with China. You may have just heard Dr. Gorka saying China has been very clear. It has a lot of aspirations in terms of both its economy and its military. And I ask you, General, do we need to be doing something to even the playing field with China, even if our CEOs and corporations aren't willing to do it themselves?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this thing has been so skewed in the favor of China for years, and we've not had a president yet who's been willing to stand up to it, and we finally do have one. I think is one of the reasons why he was elected. He said this throughout his entire campaign about how unfair the trade imbalance is and how China is stealing our technology, on our innovation, and that was the country he singled out more than anyone else. Listen, the trade imbalance is $375 billion. The technology innovation, technology transfer is $600 billion plus. We're talking about almost $1 trillion here in terms
you
of
say technology
the unfairness
transfer.
of it.
But,
yes.
but in actuality, it's technology stealing. Right? I mean, it's not just a, quote, transfer, but they are taking our technology or requiring that companies turn over some of that technology if they want to do business there, or better yet, outright stealing our intellectual property and technology, General.
Yeah, absolutely. They do it two ways: joint ventures inside of China with American companies. And secondly, they use a very aggressive cyber to steal that technology, and they're attacking us every single day. Listen, we're pushing back on China in terms of the imbalance in trade. We have to push back on China geopolitically because what they are doing to our allies in the region is very significant. Every single day, they're grinding down our allies and taking advantage of them. This is the first president that's going to be willing to stand up against them. China, it desires to be the preeminent global power in the world, to replace the United States. To get to that point, they will have to trample over U.S. interests globally to achieve that. This president is not going to let that happen.
I just want to remind the viewer again, some of these tariffs, we've been looking into them, and I went through a couple, but there's additional ones. For example, a 20% tariff that China puts on our sugar. So we sell our sugar to China. They charge a 20% basically tariff or tax hike on it. And guess what? If they send sugar here, we don't charge anything. Zero. So and the list goes on. It's 21% tariff on cooking appliances that they charge us. We only charge 5.7% on them. And I just think that if you're actually going to have trade agreements, it should be fair. Maybe if they're going to charge 25% on our cars, we charge 25% on theirs. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, this thing is so out of shape in terms of being skewed towards China. I suspect what will happen here when we hit them with the next thing, which is the tariffs dealing with the technology transfer and innovation that they're stealing, which is going to be much more challenging for China than just the tariffs on steel and aluminum. I suspect then we're going to start negotiating a little bit more earnestly. I know we're talking to China right now behind the scenes, but eventually a deal will come out of this, in my view, and that's where the president is heading with all of this. He just wants better practices.
Better practices, and maybe this gives him a little more leverage to get those better practices into play. General, very good to see you. Thank you.